Shalom, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh, the one of the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, salutations, and blessings to you sincere Akim out there pushing the word across the four corners of the earth. And what does the scripture say? The children of this world are wiser than the children of light in their generation. Yeah, a lot of these Edomites will bring out a lot of information, and certain information they bring out, it does filter through the scriptures. You know, of course, Esau's a liar. They come from the womb speaking lies, but they don't always lie 100% of the time. You know, they're subtle with it. They'll lie about important things or lie about things they don't know. Lie about something they think that you don't know. But oftentimes they'll actually tell the truth, because a lot of them know that their empire is over with, it's through. And they feel cheated. And they were. And they were really. All right? But this is a response to so-called Chief Ephraim, because I don't know who gave you that name, but I guess that's your name. The answer to his question, well, if all these nations are in opposition, which there is tensions, but let's see what the scriptures say, and then I'm gonna let this video play. Matter of fact, let's go to the scriptures first, because this is what this man did when they came out during the Renaissance. Revelation 20 and 3, and cast him into the bottomless pit, Europe, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled, and after that he must be loosed a little season. And we're in that season. And one of the things they did was currency manipulation. All right, right now, the two top global currencies are what? The dollar, the US dollar, and the EU. And it really is just that simple. Anybody who wants to, it's a little noise out here. Anybody who wants to buy or trade, buy or sell on a certain scale, they already have to use US dollars or EU dollars. Now, of course, you can go online, you can do your all these different digital currencies, and you can do a thing like that. But eventually, they want to take away even the ability to use all these other currencies, because there's so many now. You got this coin, that coin, all kind of coin. Ethereum, and of course Bitcoin, which BlackRock just bought up, millions of dollars. Yeah, Esau can do that. They print the money. It's a false balance, and they control the balance. How you just say you got a coin, and because if the person's popular, people will actually go and buy the coin and raise the price of it. And a lot of people have finessed people off of doing that. All right, Basic Bible 101, Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The entire earth. Okay? That goes for the other nations too. Who, like I said, there might be some competition, there might be some back and forth, they talking shit, a little bit of shit. But when they get their marching orders, because these Edomites are, of course, they control the money, but it's ultimately spiritual. All right, this is a world given to Satan. This is a world this is that world that was offered to Yahweh Shai, where it said he was brought up on many mountains. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that. Yeah, he was shown basically this kingdom. Look, you bow down and serve me, I'll give you everything. Because it was Satan's time to have dominion over the earth. All right, so yeah, they can still influence these people. Another one, Revelation 17 and 13. I'm gonna jump through it because we know that these different heads are different nations. All right, these have one mind and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. And who is the global, the sword? These NATO/EU forces. They go into all these different countries. All right, the example was given, just like 2020, C-19, all these other nations, they had the same procedures. All of a sudden, all right, these what are these rapid health centers popped up everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, certain places you need in different, you know, whatever city or town or county you're in, you know, they need certain permits just to set up shop. You can't just come in somewhere. You need a certain authority. You know, different places have different rules. When they set up those different rapid testing clinics, it was just instant, man. All right, just like when they bought these Venezuelans over here. First off, the government sent people over to that country and other countries and offered them to come over here. And then when they got here, the government was offering, well, at least in Chicago, from the reports I've been getting, the government was offering these different landlords double to house these people. So when they want to fulfill an agenda, they want to just print out however much money towards whatever goal, then they could do that. All right, that's the world that's been given to Esau. Now, how much money you want? And it's not enough to have all the money. He has to have control over you. And he has to play God. All right, and that's how this is about to play out. What's up? In verse 14, he shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is the Lord of lords and King of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. But that hasn't happened yet. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest where the horse sitteth are peoples and multitudes and tongues. Matter of fact, let me let this play this clip. It's just that simple. All these nations are going to go everywhere where the Heavenly Father wants them to go. Everything's going to happen exactly how he wants it to happen. Just like he said, the nations are going to see Yahweh Shai in the heaven. And they're going to be afraid, but they're going to durst fight. And see, if you don't believe all these things are going to happen, you really don't have faith. All right, there's certain, we don't know every detail of the script, but these major parts, these major turns, these major events, the Lord has put us on game on them. So we know these things have to happen.
If we could just stop and define terms, who's they?
The central bankers.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Right. So we have a democratic republic, or we have a republic and use this democratic process. What happened in 1913 is the bankers took control of monetary policy. Mm-hmm. What they're trying to do now is take control of fiscal policy. Once they get control of fiscal policy, it's going to be much harder to reverse it.
Can you, I'm going to ask a series of really dumb questions.
Okay.
I hope you'll indulge me. What's the difference?
Taxation without representation.
But between fiscal and monetary policies?
Okay, monetary policy is I control the process by which currency is issued, including through credit. So I generally govern and control credit issuance.
Uh-huh. Yes.
And
yes.
And from that, the currency, the creation and management of the currency. Fiscal policy is when I control the taxes and the borrowing of the U.S. government. Now, because the central bank basically operates the borrowing, you know, it's the borrowing is shared. But This comes down as this is the Boston Tea Party moment. Can they tax without representation? So I'll give you a little story. During the Biden...
And listen, they're about to come with a global system where they can tax without representation, of course. They're about to come with a global system where you can't buy or sell unless you worship the beast and you receive that mark. It really is just that simple. They're trying to make this into rocket science, and it's not. They've been given control of this particular empire, the final one in the age of the Gentiles. All right, Revelation 17:17. For the Most High hath put it in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. So there you go. He put it in their minds. Give your kingdom unto the beast, unto this multinational rulership until that time. And that's what's going on. Everybody's going to do that. When they say do this globally, it's going to be done globally. All right, now certain things, the other nations can kind of resist. They can get away with, saying no to or whatever. But when it's really time for money, all right, when it's really time for the money, we're talking about all that. Hey, if you don't do this, you get zero business. Everybody is going to jump, just like they jump and they run here and they come here and, I want to come to America. I want to do business and all. During that time, they're going to jump and they're going to run. All right, we're coming to that time very shortly, which World War III, the MARK, both of those. All right, we're right on the edge. We're right on the cusp. Matthew 4:8. Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them. And he saith unto him, all these things will I give thee if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then saith Yahushua unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy power, and him only shalt thou serve. So there you go. All right, and then the man who took this deal, Esau took he was given the blessing from Isaac along with the sword. All right, he was given that lot of being a murderer, of being that man of sin, which it was always supposed to play out like that from the beginning anyway. So yeah, it said what? He that in fact I ended on that one. His neighbor's livelihood is a bloodshedder. All right, Sirach 34, man, there's all kind of fools out today. Sirach 34:21, the bread of the needy is their life. He that defrauds him thereof is a man of blood. And that's what this man is. He's a man of blood. He's going to defraud the whole world. All right? You want to be a part of our the credit system of our multinational empire, and you have to deal with this. All right, this is what our temptation is. Not just going to be some, of course it's going to be an internal back and forth, but this is the cause for the hour of temptation. You're going to be tempted to do something. What? Receive this. All right, because it's a difference between, people can talk about it. I would never take that. Wait till your ribs are touching. Wait till you feel that hunger. You fast and you think about these different things. That's why it's good to fast, man. Put yourself in that mindset. All right, resist the devil and he shall flee. Verse 22. He that takes away his neighbor's living slays him, and he that defrauds the labor of his hire is a bloodshedder. So there you go. And that's what they do. They defraud you of hiring. They defraud you of being able to make, reaching the currency for yourself, because that's what you could do with gold and silver. Gold and silver, basically that was a global currency already. If you didn't have gold and silver, you might have bronze, or you might have to barter. But now they've changed it to, you have to use this. This is what's accepted. All right, Switzerland, or is it Sweden? Excuse me, Sweden. You go in there with paper money, they don't even accept it. Certain places they don't accept it. It's a trend. All right, just like wearing that damn mask, and then it's come to find out, the mask doesn't even, stop it. The mask just, it prevents, saliva from getting out your mouth, but you have other porous surfaces on your body where you can get sick anyway. All right, then they came out with that bullshit, that all that false science. All right, this is the time where it's about to be a lot of false science too. So you definitely want to concrete your understanding on how everything works, how money really works, how transaction, it's good to know all these different things. But then even better than that, number one is faith in Yahweh Shai and understanding of his word. All right, that's going to be the knowledge and stability. Wisdom and knowledge should be the stability at our times. That's why. All right, so Lord willing, this is edifying. Like it says, the elect, if it were very possible, they would deceive the very elect. So they can't deceive us. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the honor to the apostles, the elders of great millstone who rule well. Salutations, blessing to all brothers out there pushing the word across the four corners of the earth. Risk your life to do so. Shalom.